Welcome to Be Less Stupid. I'm your host, Jon Hotchkiss. So far, I have been to presidential campaign rallies for 4 of the Democrats running for president. And then, as of Monday, Jay Inslee. So that now makes the total 5. Inslee, as you are probably unaware, is the 2-term governor from the state of Washington. Look, voters know so little about him that you thought that this guy over my shoulder was Jay Inslee, instead of the first image that shows up when you Google rugged 60-something white guy. In fact, this is Jay Inslee, and I was in the audience when he spoke this week to a small crowd of Democrats in Los Angeles. You may remember Inslee from the first Democratic debate.
And we have to understand, this is a climate crisis, an emergency.
He spoke the least, just 5 minutes. Even worse, just like on a podcast, for one of those minutes, he had to do plugs for Blue Apron and Stamps.com. Inslee is also the candidate with the worst political platform, if you don't count Marianne Williamson, who wants to focus her presidency on improving relations between whites and mermaids. As president, Inslee says that his number 1 priority will be global warming.
We need a president of the United States who will rally the best talents and energies of the United States, who will make defeating the climate crisis the number 1 priority of the United States. That's what we need.
Inslee believes that the environment is more important than, say, healthcare, or getting rid of Donald Trump, equal justice for all Americans, ending senseless gun violence, and protecting a woman's right to choose. Instead of helping the homeless find permanent housing, Inslee wants to make sure that they get suntan lotion. Now look, having now sat through an Inslee event, as well as events featuring Bernie, Kamala Harris, Beto O'Rourke, and Andrew Yang, I can say with absolute 100% confidence that he is an incredibly boring public speaker.
Thank you. Look, I'm proud that we are restoring our wolf stocks to the state of Washington.
You're killing them.
This is a big, big deal to me because the wolf is an apex predator.
Jay Inslee did not connect with voters. And above all, it is so clear that he does not have the fire in his belly to be president.
And those who love the Everglades, the day we landed in Miami for the debates was the hottest day in Miami history for that date, and the Everglades were on fire. 42,000 acres of a swamp were on fire.
Look, he cares so little about being president that he doesn't have an advance team to protect him from how crappy it's going to look on TV if he stands in front of a sign that's as crumpled as his own campaign. Look, I know this is harsh, but Democrats cannot afford to not win back the presidency. And look, by the way, I am not the only one unimpressed by Jay Inslee. He is hugely unpopular among Democrats. The video that he made to announce his candidacy has been seen just 40,000 times on YouTube. This video, the one that you're watching right now, where I'm saying that he's terrible, it will eventually have more views. Now, compare Inslee's announcement video to that of the Democratic frontrunners. Jay Inslee also has a comparatively tiny social media following, just 75,000 on Twitter and 72,000 on Facebook. Compare those numbers to the Democratic frontrunners. And then there are the donations. Since he announced his candidacy, Inslee has raised a paltry $5 million. How little is that? I am not running for president, and Jay Inslee has only raised $5 million more than me. Compare that to the donations of the Democratic frontrunners. Here's the thing. In the last presidential election, voters donated $63 million to Democratic primary candidates in the second quarter of 2015. Compare that to numbers released just a week ago, when this year's Democratic candidates released their second quarter donations, $133 million. My point? There is a finite amount of money that Democratic donors are prepared to give to candidates. Look, I don't know what that number is, but at $133 million, we are much closer to running out of money than we were at $63 million. And here's the other thing. Democrats do not have as deep a bench of billionaire donors like the GOP. In 2016, the top 100 individual donors gave $475 million to the Republicans and $425 to the Democrats. The point is, as a party, Democrats cannot afford to be setting our money on fire. Or in the case of Jay Inslee, putting a pile of money in front of a wind farm. Look, the 2020 election is going to be a gunfight. Trump is going to bring a nuclear bomb, Russian trolls, and he's probably going to drop the N-word a whole bunch. We need someone who is prepared to fight back against that. The only weapon that Jay Inslee is bringing to this fight is a pair of salad tongs. Look, If you enjoy my work, please subscribe to this channel and then remember to share it on social media. I would like to thank you all for watching. For Be Less Stupid, I'm the host, Jon Hotchkiss. Oh, and if you would like to support the channel, be sure and go to our website and pick up a Be Less Stupid t-shirt to show your solidarity with other liberals who care about science, fact, and justice for all. I'll see you next time.